creature of superhuman size and strength!
Oh, fuck, I'm tearing my eyes out like crazy. Hey, everybody, welcome to the video. You know, I'm thinking, Romeo and Juliet is really good, but it doesn't make me laugh as much. There are only like two, I'm going to say, there's only like two Troma movies. If you don't know who Troma is, look them up. But there are only like two Troma movies that make me laugh out loud. One I truly love, Poultrygeist, which I've talked about. I believe it was in a Thursday throwback or an IMO. And, oh, hey everybody, welcome to F'd Up Friday Night Flicks. This is a perfect movie to fit right in with the F'd Up Friday Night Flicks. I am watching the movie Citizen Toxie. Citizen Toxie, which is more favorably known as Toxic Avenger Part 4. Wow. Where do I fucking begin? You know, back in the 80s, Lloyd Kaufman and Troma released a film called Toxic Avenger. And it was a super, super low 16 millimeter, I think, maybe Super 8 film called The Toxic Avenger, which got its notoriety for being extremely gory, somewhat darkly humorous, and it made them famous. It really made Troma famous. Throughout the next couple decades, they made a Toxic Avenger Part 2, a Toxic Avenger Part 3, which kind of connected together. Neither one of them were as good or were accepted as good movies. They were just like really bad sequels. I don't know what year this came out. I'll put it at the bottom. Or you'll see it in the title, the year. I always put the year in the title. Citizen Toxie 4, which came out as or Toxic Avenger 4, which came out as Citizen Toxie, just blew everything out of the water, at least in my life. And I'm sure a lot of other people. I mean, they went to Cannes with this movie. Cannes, Cons, whatever. There's behind-the-scenes footage of them at Cannes showing this film, and everybody just breaking up. And then they moved on. It was almost like this was the movie. Romeo and Juliet a little, and then this was the movie that really put them. They're known for making these B movies, these B gross out, humorous movies, and they're really good. I don't know if it was that Lloyd finally hired some really good writers or comic writers or what the story is. Go on Wikipedia, you can read the whole thing. Anyway, this is one of my two favorite Troma films. Like I said, Poultrygeist is one I truly love, mainly because I did a lot of theater in the 80s and a lot of musicals and learned the melody and the writing of music. I even wrote a musical, which turned out not to be a musical. It just turned out to be a straight-out comedy, Things That Go Bump in the Dark. But that was originally going to be a musical, and I wrote songs and I wrote lyrics to that show, which I dropped and said, let's just do the show as a straight-on comedy. But man, you know, there is a split line. Where's the middle? Split line with me that you know, political correctness right around this time was really being dropped. People were like, you can't do that. You can't say retard anymore.
Can anyone tell me? Tina! What do you think you're doing, young man?
Listen, bitch. Just because I'm a turd doesn't mean you have to treat me like that. Yeah. But because I'm special, I don't think I'm ever going to get laid, so why can't I masturbate?
You can't show womanizing anymore. You can't show this. You can't talk about this. And Citizen Toxie came out and it was in the 90s. I'm guessing it was in the 90s, where all that was out the window. And Troma had the balls, Lloyd Kaufman had the balls to, let's just put this movie out there, and those that get it, those that don't. My God, from the opening minute, the first minute, you are thrown into this world of political uncorrectness, and if you don't see the humor in the very first shot, before the narration by Stan Lee, the great Stan Lee, the guy who created Iron Man and Spider-Man and Excelsior, he narrated the opening of this movie. If you don't see the humor right at the beginning, and if you feel extremely off-put by it, you're not going to like it. And I loved it. I freaking loved it.
Good morning, students. In celebration of today's Take a Mexican to Lunch Day, the cafeteria will be serving tuna tacos.
And the entire movie is like that. Let me go through real quick. I don't want to make this super long, but there's a group of characters. There's Sweetie Honey.
Sweetie, are you okay?
Those bad boys were trying to touch me. Bad boys, bad boys.
They're gone now,
bad
honey.
boys.
Everything's okay. And I keep calling you Sweetie and Honey. What's your name, little girl?
Sweetie, honey.
Oh. Okay.
There's Tito.
I don't think we're in Tromaville anymore, Toto.
Tito. My name is Tito.
Whatever.
There's Noxie. The story is about how the Toxic Avenger, who's a hero of New Jersey.
15 years ago in Tromaville, New Jersey, the toxic chemical capital of the world, little mop boy Melvin Ferd, a 98-pound weakling, was teased, taunted, and other bad stuff until he fell into a barrel of toxic chemical waste, transforming little Melvin into a hideously deformed creature of superhuman size and strength. Melvin became the Toxic Avenger, the first superhero from New Jersey.
During a rescue from some bad people, there's an explosion that goes off. In an alternate reality, the good Toxic Avenger and the bad Toxic Avenger changes place, basically. And they're in each other's worlds, and they're trying to fit in.
Where the fuck am I? Oh, God, this is totally fucking shit. Oh, God, butt fucking balloon.
Knox, baby, I've been looking for you. I've been jonesing real bad. I'm really back home.
Jesus loves you, Toxie.
Fuck you.
What is this evil place?
And one is called Toxie, one is called Noxie. And there's a whole other group of superheroes from the Trauma group. There's Sergeant Kabuki.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you very much. Thank you. I just wanted to reassure every citizen of Tromaville that Sergeant Kabuki Man, NYPD, can single-handedly that I can end Toxie's reign of terror.
What a dumbass.
There's the Mad Cowboy.
Jesus Christ.
There's the Masturbator.
Yeah, I'm the masturbator, the friggin' palm god. Step back, yo, before I shoot my eggnog. God, here it comes, Tromaville, here it comes, it's coming up, Tromaville. Yeah! Woo! Here it goes, yeah.
There's tons of cameos. Lemmy, Ron Jeremy, Hugh Hefner, Hank the Angry Dwarf from the Howard Stern show, Corey Feldman, Eli Roth is in this frickin' film as a cameo. It is just so way over the top. I love the freaking thing. I cannot. This is the first time I've watched it maybe in a year, and I am tearing, laughing at every single minute of this thing. There's a fight scene between Sergeant Kabuki Man, Mad Cowboy, and the Toxic Avenger that blows the hell out of Motel Hell out of the water.
What do I do?
Oh, you big retarded pussy, you better get your ass over there and help that retarded girl. You go, girl. You hit him again, hit him again. Hit him with the prime dance. Get him, retarded girl, work it out.
It is just so great, and it's so, again, politically incorrect. If you've never seen Citizen Toxie, do yourself a favor, grab some beers, grab some whiskey, buy a pizza, cook up the popcorn, toke whatever you can, and throw it in on a Friday night around midnight, and just let yourself go. Enough said. Anyway, old Roger D from Channel Donstar with effed up Friday Night Flicks, Citizen Toxie. See it and laugh your ass off. Throw everything out the window. Just laugh your ass off. It is so bad. It's so bad. It's so politically incorrect. You can't make fun like this anymore. See it.